Good morning. How you guys doing? Lydia O'Boyd, lactation specialist. I am here in Los Angeles and looking awfully bundled and messy. How are you guys doing? Oh, it's still messy. It's Monday. That's probably why I'm having a hard time. So, for those of you who don't know me, I am Lydia O'Boyd, lactation specialist, and I am based here in Los Angeles, and I provide lactation support to breastfeeding and expectant families. I provide support to families who are returning back to work after their maternity leave, and those who are ending their breastfeeding relationship, whether it is in the event of a loss or they are weaning. So you can find me all over social media at Lydia O'Boyd CLE. You can email me lydia@lydiaoboyd.com, and you can find my website bit.ly/Lydia's resources. It's really Monday. Good morning. I'm struggling. So it was a hard time getting up because I surely wanted to stay in the bed after I worked in my bed all weekend. So I'm gonna get it together. It's Monday. It's a Monday. So you can find me, like I said, if you are in need of breastfeeding support, you do not have to be in Los Angeles. We can definitely connect virtually. That's through webinars, teleconference, video chat, and definitely if you are here in Los Angeles, within the boundaries of Los Angeles County, I can definitely come and see you. And LA folks, understand, LA County is very large. Let me tell somebody I can't go see them, because LA folks will be like, oh, well, you live in Palmdale. That's not LA. It's LA County. I said LA County. I can get to Palmdale. Let me tell the people I can't get to them, okay? So, what are we talking about today? I just want to go over just some basic breastfeeding stuff. Again, just basic. Why we need lactation support prenatally, okay? Why do we need to have these conversations? A lot of people are like, oh, well, I'll just wait until the baby gets here and then I'm sure I'll have questions then. Precious love. You're going to wait until you have a crying, fussy baby that you believe is starving to then wait to ask a question. And I understand that we are really busy. You're already overwhelmed that you're now pregnant. You have to get together. You're probably scared out of your mind. Like, now I have to be responsible for a whole nother person. I get that. However, at some point before you deliver this baby, we need to sit down and have a conversation. You need to have a conversation. If it's not with me, it needs to be with somebody about your plans on how you're going to feed your baby. Okay? And this conversation does not have to be a conversation about swaying you over to the side of breastfeeding. It just needs to be a conversation. And it needs to go beyond what you get at your prenatal visits. Okay? Your doctor is going to talk to you very quickly about what are you going to do, and then they're going to chart, and then that's going to be it. What we want to do is we want to explore all of your options. Good morning. Are you going to bottle feed? Are you going to breastfeed? Are you going to combo feed? If so, why? What's going on that you feel like you have to do this and you can't do the other? What are your options? Did you know all of your options? Did you know that you can keep the baby to the breast and then introduce a bottle once you go back to work? Did you know that, you may be afforded some extra time off, so then that means that you can keep the baby to the breast a little bit longer. Have you considered that? All of those things play a role in how breastfeeding will look for you. So let's have a conversation about that, all right? Also, let's have a conversation to kind of get you acclimated. I don't expect for you to be I don't expect for you to be at my level by the time you have your baby. But let's do some things that will make you familiar, right? I don't even expect for you to remember everything that we talk about. However, if you are acquainted with the information, then when you get into it, you're going to be more prone to say, oh, okay, I remembered that. And then you can go on from there and as you're going. Because remember, the more you engage with information, the more you retain it, right? So if we are having these connections, then you're going to be like, oh, okay, this part is normal. As Lydia said, this part is normal, so then we're fine. So, okay, at 2 weeks, my baby is going to be really hungry. It's 2 weeks. How old is my baby? 2 weeks. Oh, Miss Lydia said my baby is going to be very, very hungry. So I'm not going to freak out. She said he's going to eat a lot. He's going to be fussy. He's going to be sleepy. I'm going to be tired. My boobs are going to be soft. And I'm going to be really thirsty. I have all those things. Okay, we're just going through a growth spurt, right? So that's why I'm saying, let's start having these conversations now while you're expecting versus like you're saying, oh, I'm just going to wait until the baby comes and then I'm going to have some questions. Again, I understand and I respect the fact that you have a lot of stuff going on, and if you're a new parent, just calling you a parent is probably going to throw you over the edge, right? Because you're like, I'm not a parent. I'm not ready. I understand that. But we have to prepare, right? So, and like I said, my connections can come through a variety of ways. If you choose not to use my services, you want to go with somebody else, we are all, catering to busy families' needs. So a lot of my sister activists are providing support through text messages, which I do, video chats, webinars. They're sending you emails. If nothing else, follow us on social media, right? Because we're giving a lot of good information. For those of you who are with WIC and your site actually has a breastfeeding program, what they would be called is a peer breastfeeding counselor. So if you are being assigned to that, right, any services that they have, they're through WIC, they're no cost to you, and they are set on the time schedule of when they're supposed to call you. So in the beginning, when you get that first initial call, you're like, oh my God, why are you calling me? But the initial call, depending on where you are in your pregnancy, they're only going to make contact with you maybe once a month. And then the closer you get to your delivery, it will be more frequently. So they're going to mirror your doctor's appointment. So remember, in the beginning of your pregnancy, you go once a month. You find out you're pregnant, you don't see your doctor again until 4 to 6 weeks later. That's the same call. So if you are getting that type of support through another entity, then you have to remember that these contents are not that frequent, okay? So don't feel like you're going to be over inundated with breastfeeding stuff. No, it's just going to a nice little quick hit it and you're going to be gone, okay? You can get, and people are going to be like, that's very self-serving. It is. But you can get quite a bit of information from me just watching my videos, right? And so I have started to upload my videos to YouTube, and they're on my Facebook page. So you can just go into the video section of my Facebook page and you'll see a plethora of videos, right? Will that make you, will they answer all your questions? Probably not. They will answer some of your questions, and you can get a lot of information, and then you can pick up something. But one of the things I really want to preference is that you make a connection with a lactation professional, even if it's through WIC, right? A lactation professional, so you have that connection. So then, in the event that you need more support once you have the baby, then you have somebody to call, right? And then also what I want to make sure that you do is don't sit at home and be like, oh, I'm struggling, I'm just going to give it another day. Oh, this just isn't working right. I just don't think my baby's getting full. I'm going to go ahead and give formula. Before you do that, that person that I'm telling you to have made a connection with, contact them, right? Including if you are with a WIC, right? So I don't want you just sitting at home trying to figure this out yourself. Some things you have to learn. Just like when you were born, you did not know how to change a baby's diaper. But some of us little girls, we were so, I want to learn. And then what happened? Some granny taught us how to change a diaper, right? And that's what we did. Mommy had a baby, and we had to change our little sister and brother's diapers. But you didn't know. You may know now, and some of you don't. Some of you honestly don't. Dads, men really don't get the opportunity a lot of times. They learn, right? So the same thing with breastfeeding. We need you to learn, and we're not going to leave you out there. I promise you, breastfeeding has come such a long way. It's not what it was when my mother had me. And that was a minute ago. And it wasn't what I had when I had David 22 years ago. It's not the same. Okay? So we have more support. There's more availability to you. So when you are approached or when the conversation comes up, and then for those of you who are with WIC, please don't respond with the, I don't have any questions. I'll have questions once the baby gets here. We don't need to talk now. That's not smart. Okay? If there's availability for it, and you have the means, and the means means you have the time, and in some cases the money, then yes, I need you to make yourself available. Okay? So really, those who are with WIC have absolutely no excuse that when the WIC person reaches out to you and says, I'm calling, I see that you're pregnant, we would like to, introduce you to our breastfeeding program. Oh no, I don't need any. Don't do that. Okay. Just explain your availability. They will honor your availability. Okay. All right. Now, that just brought up something else to me, and I think I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Remind me that I am going to talk about the whole trying to force people to breastfeed, because that's not what we do. Okay? So I think I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. If there's anything that's specific that you would like to talk about, please comment below. Leave it in the comment section. You can email me. You can actually hit me up in any of my DMs. And you can email me, lydia@lydiaoboyd.com. You can find me all over social media, Lydia O'Boyd, CLE, @Lydia O'Boyd, CLE. And you can find my website, bit.ly/Lydia's Resource.